what's up? This is Sports Talk with Rod, and we're going to be discussing the Ravens versus Chiefs with predictions. Okay, so I'm at an undisclosed location. The last time I was here for the Super Bowl or whatever. So y'all like coming to the spot or whatever to watch games and stuff like that. They got this big screen back here and stuff like that. So yeah, so many vibes, like my boy Drake be saying. Big OVO. So anyways. So Ravens versus Chiefs. I want to start off by touching on the last playoff game that they had. The last playoff game that they had, which was at home against the Ravens. The Ravens lost. And I will say the Ravens lost. I ain't going to say the Chiefs won because I think the Ravens threw away that game. They just got away from who they were as a team or whatever, especially who they are as Ravens. People know the Ravens as defense and run first team. I think they had like 2 running backs get injured. One of them was J.K. Dobbins, and then the other one was number 34. What's his name? Oh, Mitchell. He was a rookie from Eastern Carolina, speedster, right? He got hurt too. But they still had Gus Edwards, and they also had Hill, their little third down back, number 43. So in the playoff game, they was decent. It was up the majority of the game, especially for the second half. I mean, until the second half. They started passing the ball a lot. And I want to say Gus Edwards had got hurt. So it was all on their third down back, which is not good. So with that being said, but even with that, I still think that they should have tried to run it anyways. Well, even running with Lamar, that's what you have Lamar Jackson for, man. He's known as a runner, but he's shown that he can pass or whatever. And I feel like another reason why they wasn't running the ball, especially with him, was because, and like I said, this is not official, I really feel that him and Harbaugh had a conversation and basically wanted to put it on his shoulders and his arm to win the game. But you gotta understand, you are Lamar Jackson because you can do both, so you need to do both. And they ended up losing the game. They had a lot of characteristic like penalties. They had roughing the passers. Even Zay Flowers, number 4, who really don't be getting into anything. He got a unsportsmanlike taunting penalty and stuff in a clutch down and stuff or whatever that took them out of like the red zone or whatever, things like that. They had 95 yards worth of penalty, like I just touched on or whatever too. So, like I said, it was more of the Ravens losing that game than the Chiefs winning it. So fast forward to this year. Some key additions that they have, the Ravens, the biggest key is Derrick Henry. I feel that they will run the ball and run the ball and run the ball and run the ball. And that will open up some play action passes, and maybe they'll do some read options or something with Lamar Jackson. As I say that, hopefully they don't do a lot of read options or whatever because Derrick Henry don't come from an offense like that. So that might, that could bring up a turnover situation, fumbling the ball, something like that. So I hope they stay away from that. So the defense, the Chiefs defense had a very, very bad run defense last year, which is another reason why it didn't make sense why they didn't run the ball in the playoffs. So, with that being said, I feel that they're gonna run the ball down the Chiefs' throat, and it's just gonna be a different turnaround. I mean, it's gonna be a different game or whatever. So, the defense, they lost a linebacker, Patrick Queen, but they still had a rookie named Simpson. He came from Clemson. He was a really good player. I feel that he's gonna fill in his spot. And they have Roquan Smith. That really gave them enough leeway to let Queen go to the Steelers or whatever. So I feel they're gonna be all right. They have a great safety. Hamilton. They nickel corner. Stevens. He damn near could have been a Pro Bowl corner. And of course, they do have an all-pro caliber corner, number 44, Marlon Humphreys or whatever. So And then they have a defensive line that's still good. Matabuke, number 92, he had a breakout season last year. So, like I said, the defense always going to be known in for the Ravens or whatever. So, flip side, they had I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. I'm excited for the first football game. But anyways, flip side, the Chiefs lost Janaris Sneed to the Titans. They traded him. I feel that they are gonna really, really miss him, even though they got a couple other corners that they had some other corners that played in some different roles or whatever like that or whatever. But you can't replicate what he had. And they do have another corner. Was it number 22? I can't think of his name right now, from Washington. I think he's in his third year. He will be a Pro Bowler if he's not already. Chris Jones, I think he's going to play a big little part in it, but mainly for the pass rush, and I feel that the Ravens are going to run the ball or whatever. So, with all that being said, Patrick Mahomes going to do him. I just don't think, everybody going to go with the Chiefs because they home Super Bowl champs and they beat the Ravens, but y'all just can't look into stuff and look into the outcome. Y'all have to analyze it and see between the lines and see what actually happened. So I'm going with the Ravens. The Ravens probably will win, I want to say, off the top of my head, 24-20. So this has been Sports Talk with Rod. I'll catch y'all next time. I'll be doing probably another sports talk to recap the games that happens after Sunday. So I'll see y'all. Y'all stay tuned.